Hey guys, this is part 3 of the badge hunt game tutorial series. Today we're just gonna go over a couple things. It's gonna be pretty short, but it's gonna go over a couple things I missed in the past two tutorials and I said I was gonna do later. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So first of all, we need to go into the create a badge place inside of the create tab. So we're just gonna go to my creations and then into badges on the side here. And you're going to click on choose file and find your image, and then see I've got a bunch of different eggs here from my game. And so we're going to go and find our cube real quick. And once you found your cube, you just want to put it inside of the file. So you just click choose file, and then mine is down here, right here, purple cube. So you click open, and then it should be a .png. Anyways, once you have it here, you can make the description whatever you want. So after you have made the description and the badge name, mine's just gonna remain purple cube. And make sure right here, select from public experiences. You gotta make sure that your game is public or it won't show up under this list. So you need to make sure that your experience is public or your game or whatever. So it will show up on this list, and then make sure that you have the correct name of your game on this list, or it will create a badge for a different game. And just to clarify once more, you can only have 5 free badges uploaded to the website every day. So at like the same time, for example, it's 6 p.m. for me right now. If you upload all 5 at 6 p.m., then you will have to wait until 6 p.m. tomorrow to upload 5 more. So just make sure that you're aware of that so you don't waste them. Anyways, then you're just going to click on preview, and then this won't load yet, but it should load your PNG file of your cube or whatever you have, and it should say the name and the description, so you can just review it here before you post it. As you can see, it definitely is free. Then you just click purchase for 0 Robux, and then it will be right here. So then you're just going to click on it. It's going to bring you to the page here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on, I'm going to come out, and then you're going to go up to the URL here. And then you're just going to copy this ID right here. Gonna copy and paste it right into Studio. So we're just going to go back into Studio now. Now that we're back in Studio, we're going to go ahead and just, put it inside of our cube here, our purple cube. So just go into its badge ID value, go into the value and paste it right in there, and it should be in there now, so don't touch it. And then just make sure everything else is fine. And obviously I'm not going to touch these ones because I'm not going to waste all my badges today, but you can put as many as you want. You can put 5 for the first day. So I mean, like 5 times 10 is 50, so in 10 days you can make 50 badges if you really wanted to. So we're gonna just leave that there now. So as you can see, if we click play here and we walk up to the purple cube, it's gonna say we found it. And it's not gonna say already found because you actually can't test this. You cannot test this inside of Roblox Studio. So to fix this, we're just gonna go into the actual game. Oh, hold on, we did not publish it. Make sure that you publish your game. Go up here to file, click publish to Roblox when you're finished with everything and you want to test this. You can only achieve badges inside of the actual game itself, so make sure that you know. So we're just go right into the game. As you can see, our badge sits down here, so it's right here. So as you can see, we can click on it. And as you can see, all of it's loaded in, and mine's kind of weird because the cube is out of the badge. So you might have to find like a badge template on Roblox and make it so it matches the badge template, like make sure it's inside the lines, and I'll have to show you guys how to do that. So now if we hit the purple cube, as you can see, oh, is it gonna award us the badge? Let's check the developer console. Okay, we need to go fix this error. Hey guys, so the problem was that in cube collect, we were trying to put the player inside of the parameters. You actually don't need the player when you're firing the server. So just put badge because it will handle the player inside of the badge awarder script. It'll handle it already by itself. So you just have to put badge in these parameters and then you're fine. So when we click play here, you're going to see that if we walk onto the purple cube, we get the badge awarded, see, in the bottom right, and it comes up. Also, make sure that, yeah, so this is our error right here. Make sure you put .parent on GUI. I did this already before, but if you weren't here, then just make sure you paste it into all of these. So as you can see, they're all in these lines. So it's GUI.parent on each of them instead of just GUI, because remember we put the GUI as the text label. So we're going to put GUI.parent.enabled equals to true. So this is what we did wrong, is we needed to put this so it's actually enabled, and so when it's equals default. Because as you can see, we have it disabled by default. So now if we click play here, it's going to check if we have the badge, and if we don't, it says already found. And maybe you should make that a longer duration. So we're just going to put that as like, and yeah, so that's basically what we need to do for that. So that's done. Okay guys, now we're going to go ahead and make a search bar for our index. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to just insert a text box into our index, and we're going to go ahead and do the size trick once more because it's a UI. And then we're just going to put it somewhere. We'll put it, make sure that it's scaled, and then just make sure, placeholder test can be search or something. And then I'm just gonna make my my font cartoon because that's what I'm going for. And I'm gonna just size it a little bit how I want it. And then we're gonna also steal the UI corner and just shove it in there again. So it looks good. And then also we need to change the background color so we can actually see it. And I might change mine to gray like that. So now that we have a search bar, once we can see, as you can see, we can like type in it and stuff. And also I'm gonna make it so the actual text color will be white. Now we can type in it, see? So we can up like hello or something. So now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna name it search bar. Then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, we'll just leave it there, I think, because that's fine right there. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. And then we're gonna go ahead and add a local script into just here. And we're just gonna name this search. Hey guys, so my microphone literally was not working for the entire portion of this part, so I'm just gonna be voicing this over. So first of all, we're gonna get the search bar. So we're gonna do script.parent.search bar, local, and then we're gonna do local cubes, I believe. Yeah, cubes equals to script.parent.scrollingFrame.frame, get children, or not get children, so backspace that. Yes. Okay, and then we're gonna go down a couple lines, and then we're gonna do function update, and then parameters, parentheses, but we don't put anything in them since it's a function, but we can, but we're not. Local search equals string.lower. This is getting the lowercase strings. Then we're gonna do search bar. Then we're gonna do dot text. And then this is just getting the text of the search bar and finding any of the frames that we put into the scrolling frames frame, where we put all of the the frames for the buttons of the cubes, and it's just checking if the name of the cube frame is relative to the name that we, or letters that we put into the search bar. So then we're gonna do if v is a part or frame, I mean, then if search bar, or if search, I think. Yeah, if search doesn't equal to nothing, then local cube equals string dot lower v dot name, or yeah, v dot name, or yeah, v dot name. So in this parameters, you just put v dot name because we're trying to find the cube's frame name, and so that's what we're gonna want to find. So if the string dot lower has the v, or is relative to the frame's name, then we're gonna just get local cube. And then we're gonna space down a line. If string dot find cube search, and that's just gonna get the cube's name and then what you put in the search bar, and it's gonna find this relative name, which we're gonna use string dot find for that. And then we're gonna say then v dot visible equals to true, and if it's not, we're gonna put else v dot visible equals to false. Then you're gonna space down a line and click else, and then make else v dot visible equals to true. Basically what this is doing is it's just making sure that if nothing is in the search bar, or yeah, if nothing is in the search bar, then we're just gonna say that every frame is gonna equal to true, so everything reappears when there's nothing in the search bar. Then we're gonna do search bar dot change connect update, and this is gonna fire the update function when the search bar gets changed. So now if we play here, as you can as you can see, it's now green, so that means we have it. So yeah. So now if we look up P, as you can see, only the purple cube shows up. If we look up G, only the green cube. If we look up R, as you can see, everything has R in it, so it all shows up. So we'll look up Ruby, as you can see, Ruby cube. So yeah, and then if you look up C, it's gonna show up everything. C cube, it's just gonna show up everything, and then cube, then it won't show up anything because nothing is named cube. Okay, so now that we're done with the search bar, we're gonna head into some other things. So that's the search bar done. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and go into here and just make a new text label and rename this to like title or something so we know what everything is. And then we're just gonna make sure that everything's correct, so just change the size and change everything else about it. I'm gonna just make mine cartoon as usual. I'm gonna just set it like right there, I guess. So yeah, there we go. And then we're gonna just make it 0 to 0 for now. And background transparency to 1. And then just make it like green, I guess. Okay, cool. So now this is going to display our count, like how much we have out of how much there are in the game. So we're going to just go ahead and go into our scrolling frame script right here. Okay, so we're coming back in here, and then we're going to go ahead and make a couple new variables. So we're going to do local amount equals to 0. And then we're going to cut this and then paste it above the script instead, above the function. And then also make one called total. Set them both to 0. And then we're going to come in here and we're going to say total equals or plus 1, or totals equals to plus 1. Total equals to total plus 1. Yeah. So and then we're adding 1 to the total every time a new frame gets added. So then we're going to come down here, and then under the badge, like it's going to check if we have the badge, and then we're going to put amount. So amount equals amount plus 1, and adding 1 to the amount that we own, and also change it to owned. And every time it detects that it's a badge, then we're gonna do owned plus 1, like it's a badge that we own. And then space down a couple lines. Do script.parent.parent dot amount dot text equals to total, or amount, yeah, owned dot, and then add a slash. So this is going to display our owned out of our total. It should anyway. So now once we click play here, yeah, as you can see, it starts counting up, and there you go. It's done now. So we have 1 out of the 3 that are total. So that was super simple. It's already done, so we don't need this anymore. Just close that script. Okay, so what we're going to do next is, first of all, we can close the index now. So just make sure that the visible equals to false. Then we're going to learn how to make teleports. I've noticed that a lot of games have teleports. So that's what we're going to learn how to make, because we are going to want to do that. So we're just going to go ahead and add a part, and then we're just going to anchor it, and then we're just going to uncancelize it. Then we've already made teleports with the fast travel, but that's fast travel. We're going to make it so like you can find different secret rooms and stuff. So you're just going to go ahead and do all that, and then we're just going to leave it visible for now so we know what we're doing. You could just make, like, for example, like a wall with like you could just make a wall like this, with a little gap here, and you can just make that like uncancelize. So like when you play, as you can see, we can just walk through that gap. But if you want to do teleports, then we're gonna learn about this. So, but that is another way you can do this, is you can make it so people can find invisible wall stuff. So yeah, that's pretty simple, but we're gonna actually do stuff with actual teleporting now. So we're just gonna leave that off to the side, and we're gonna mess with these. First of all, we're just gonna make a little folder, and we're just gonna call it teleports. And then we're just gonna we're just gonna put this inside here, and then we're just gonna name it to gonna name this to, let's make it like lava jumps. This is just gonna be like a teleporter to like some lava jumps, and I'll also teach you guys how to make a kill brick so you can kill people or teleport them. I'll show you both methods. So first of all, with the lava jumps, we're gonna add a script inside of just the teleports folder, and this is gonna manage all of our teleports, because having multiple scripts doing different things at the same time can be very laggy for your game. So to optimize it more, we're just gonna do all of the teleports in a single script. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add another folder inside of teleports, and we're gonna do teleport locations. Then we're gonna just do local teleport, or we're gonna do local locations, script.parent.teleport locations. We're gonna come down here and do for IV in pairs, and then we're gonna do script.parent get children do, and then we're gonna do if B is a part, then okay, so yeah, it's checking if this is a part, what we're finding, which is V, because we're getting all of the children inside of this. So if it's a part and we've touched it, so we're going to do v.touched connect function, and then we're going to do hit the parameters so we can detect what hit it, and then we're going to do if hit find first child humanoid. Then so this is finding the humanoid inside of the hit. So this is going to be just for finding the humanoid inside of what touched the part, which is going to be the player, hopefully. If it doesn't touch the player, then it's fine. It's not going to teleport like a brick or something. It's only going to teleport something if it's the player. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to do v dot humanoid root humanoid report. And actually, we're going to do also if, actually, we're just going to also do, so you're going to put and then script dot parent dot, or no, we're gonna do locations, sorry, we're gonna do and locations, find first child v dot name, and make sure that you just copy this and paste it into teleport locations as well. Keep them the same name so we can just find them easily, like with one line of code, and to do anything else. So you're just gonna do locations find first child v dot name. This will just find the child that's named the same as the teleport initiator. So now that we have that, we're just gonna do v dot humanoid report dot position equals to script dot parent equals to teleport, or no, locations. So this is just gonna find the name of the initiator inside of the locations folder. So we can set the humanoid reports position to the locations position and put dot position. So if you don't put dot position on either of these, then it's not gonna know you want them to, you want to set the position to them. So make sure that you're just clarifying the position. So put dot position after if you're trying to clarify the position. And then we'll also do plus vector3 dot new, and we'll set it like 4 studs above the ground. So we can just have them set on the ground. And that should be it, I think. So now this is the teleport location. So we're just going to put it over there. We're going to just put this one as green and then this one as red for demonstration. So if we play here, then as you can see, if we step on it, oh, we have an error. Never mind. No, we don't. If hit, oh, okay, put hit.parent, sorry, because hit's not going to have it. It's going to be the hit.parent. So if hit.parent find for child humanoid. So then, we're going to do v.parent humanoid report. So now it should work. So if you just touch it, oh, you have an error. Oops. Okay. My bad. Hit.parent, not v.parent. Hit.parent. Humanoid root part. I accidentally got V, which was the part inside of the teleporters. So that was my fault. So now it should 100% work. And I want to show you guys these errors so you guys can learn from them. So yeah, as you can see, it works. Also, as you can see, it at the first teleport, it can be a little stuttery. So to fix that, we're just going to go into the script again, and we're just going to put debounce false. Debounce is basically a cool. It doesn't have to be named debounce. You can literally name this cool or something, but we're just gonna name mine debounce. No, I'll name it cooldown. So if cooldown, so cooldown equals a false, and then we're gonna do if B is a part, and actually no, not there. If B is a part, and then we'll do, and down here cooldown equals a false. Then we're gonna do cooldown equals to true, and then we're just gonna wait like a second, or we'll wait like half a second, and then we'll reset the cooldown back to false. Now that the cooldown is false again, it should be working. Just so once we go into the game, as you can see, it still works just fine. Yep, you get teleported. So yeah, that's how you handle all the teleports. And then if you want them to be able to teleport back, then we'll just put a bool value inside of here, and then we're gonna say if teleport, or we're gonna do teleport back. Then we're just gonna set that to true for now, so we can test it. So now we have a new value, and then we're just gonna say if teleport back dot value true, then we're gonna go ahead and do location dot touched, or sorry, locations dot name. There we go. So dot touched, it'll detect if it's touched. We can just actually copy and paste this down here. So then we'll do we're script dot v dot position, and then that's just going to teleport us back to the original position. And we're also going to do cooldown. So we're going to do and cooldown equals a true equals a false, sorry. Then equals a true. So that, yeah, that's all you really got to do, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, our teleport brick value is equal to true, so it'll check if it's true, and if it is, then it will run that. So we can step on it, as you can see, and then if it's true, we can teleport right back. Now, if we set this value to false, we uncheck it. If we touch it, and we get teleported there, as you can see, we cannot teleport back. So if you do want the teleporters to be able to teleport people back, then you have to set that value to true. That's going to be probably the most configurable thing. But for now, I'm just going to leave mine as true so we can easily teleport back and forth. So yeah, this can just be set like right over here. Like for example, if you want someone to go through a wall and then a teleporter, then you can set like kind of one of these up. So I'm just going to make mine like brick, I guess. So yeah, super cool, super simple. As you can see, it looks pretty good. So they'll have to find that to get through the wall and touch that. So yeah, that's teleporters. So not too hard, and we'll move on to some other stuff. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna teach you how to make a kill brick. So we'll just grab a random part, make sure it's anchored and I don't know, uncanculated. Then what you want to do is you want to just, I don't know, you can make it whatever you want. I'm just gonna make mine neon red or something. So this is our kill brick right here, and we're just gonna name it kill brick, I guess. And I guess you could make a folder called kill bricks, because we want to make sure that we don't have a million different scripts inside of all of our kill bricks. So now we're gonna go ahead and just make a script inside of the kill brick. Just add a script inside of the kill bricks folder, sorry. And then this is gonna handle all our kill bricks. So we're gonna do for iv pairs script parent children. Doing this, grabbing all the children inside of this folder. Then we're gonna do if v is a part, I guess, or and then we'll do or v is a base part, v is a mesh part, or v is wedge part. Yeah, okay. So even mesh parts will work, so don't worry about that. And by the way, mesh parts are just these little things, and you can add like mesh IDs and texture IDs to them. You don't have to really worry about those right now. Just get rid of that. But anyways, we're gonna just work with our kill brick right now. So go back inside the script, and we're gonna say b dot then hit if hit, let's try humanoid once again. Uh we'll do hit, also do hit dot parent, do hit dot both 0 for someone. So this is just and then we're also gonna put a bool value inside of all kill bricks, and then we're just gonna name teleport if b b dot equals to true, then we'll just else that else cut and paste the, say if it doesn't want us to teleport the player, then we'll just set his health to 0. So then we're gonna just go ahead and do v.teleport.value, and then also you're gonna probably need to just add a we're just gonna add a new folder and we're gonna call it teleports. And then we don't really have a folder for this, so actually, you know what, we're gonna name do just area 1, and we're just gonna stick it inside of there. And then also just instead of get children, do get descendant, and then that will get this as well. Then what you're gonna want to is you're gonna want to just make a part in here, and then just make it, call it TP or something, and then we're going to do and up here do v dot name doesn't equal to t, and make sure that all of your TP parts are called TP because they will all be in separate folders. Make sure that they all are. Every time you want to add a new area of kill part, you want to make sure that it's in the make sure that it's actually in there. So then we're gonna do so this is checking if if part's name does not equal the TP, which is this. Make sure this is anchored and uncanculated, by the way. Then make this, yeah, I get it. So if the teleport value is true, then we're gonna do v then we're gonna do v dot, or we're gonna do hit up parent dot humanoid root part dot position to v dot we're gonna do v dot parent equals or dot tp, yeah, v dot parent dot tp dot position. So this is just gonna get, they're just gonna trade positions, or they're not gonna trade position, but we're gonna set the player's humanoid root part to the position of the TP brick, and then we're gonna say plus vector3 dot new, and then put it for such the ground, so we're not in the ground when we teleport. And then yeah, that should be it. So as you can see, if we set this value to true and we play here, then if we step on this brick, it'll teleport us back to the teleport. So pretty simple. So yeah, instead of dying, you can just make them teleport back to a part if you want. But if you do want them to die, then you can just unswitch this, and it will be switched off by default when you first make the bool value, by the way, just to let you know. As you can see, it will kill us instead of teleport us, and we will just go right back to spawn. So yeah, that's how that works. Um, so yeah, that's literally it. Really all you need. So yeah, this has been part 3 of the badge hunt game tutorial series that I'm making, and hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe if you thought this was helpful, and for future series parts or for just other cool videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully this helped.